In this video, we're going to be taking this desk setup from this to this. It's going to be a desk setup makeover. We're also going to be reviewing the electric standing desk by Vari. Everything that we talk about in this video will be linked below so that it's easy to find for you. So Vari sent me their electric standing comfort edge desk, which is priced at $850. The table came with the cable trays, a standing mat, 2 headphone hooks, cable ties, and a coaster. When it comes to appearance, this is a very well made desk. Really what I wanted was a black on black, just minimal dark desk. That's really not something I've done before. I've done white desks before, I've done walnut desks before, but this was a time to do something different. And unfortunately, the legs were slate. I thought they were gonna be black. I should have maybe looked closer at the website before making that decision. One thing I really liked about this desk is the frame of the desk was already attached to the top of the desk. All I had to do is attach the legs and attach that back tray. So the desk is finally set up and it is super dark. I don't know what I was expecting. I knew it was gonna be a black desk, but it's really starting to hit me. And I wanna find something that can brighten it up a little bit. I'm probably gonna use a shelf that I got from Grovemade. So I started adding in a tray that I got from Grovemade that I used all the time. I probably use it in every desk setup that I've done in the past. And Grovemade they make really nice accessories and they have a good reputation for quality. So I wanted to use that. It also adds another dimension to the desk as well, which I really like. So adding that tray on there, I'm gonna probably put a few things on top of this tray. Programming settings for the height of your desk is really easy. So all you have to do is go to the height that you would like it to be at. There's an M button on the very end of the console. You're gonna press that button and then press 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's really nice to have it easily go up and down when you're moving from standing and sitting position. So I really liked that. I'm not sure why exactly there are 4 settings, but I definitely would see myself using the 2 settings. Maybe if you have someone else using the desk as well, those additional settings may come in handy. So that wood tray added a lot. The desk looks a lot better. But usually in a desk setup, I always have some type of desk mat. And the desk mat that I have is from Grovemade. It's a very dark gray. It's not gonna look right on this black. I wanted to use this big white desk mat that covers most of the desk and actually cut that to the size of the desk mat that I have with Grovemade. It worked out really good. Really happy with it. I think it does exactly what I needed it to do, and it really adds a lot to the desk. To be honest, I feel like we're headed in the right direction, but it looks a little bit lopsided with the laptop on one side. So I'm gonna add this plant in here, and I'm not super loving it, but it does kind of help a little bit. I think I'm going to take this laptop because I like it in clamshell mode. I feel like it's just taking up too much space, and I really want to put it under this tray. I'm gonna add these 2 pegboards, and I really am glad that I had these on hand, and I think they work really well with this setup. So I'm just trying to be careful and make sure that this is secured. I do not want this falling and destroying my monitor. It's a little bit off-centered, so I'm gonna center everything together so that it doesn't look crazy. Another unique thing about this desk is it has a rear cutout in the very back for cable management. It's also nice when you're lifting the desk up and down to have that little extra space. When it comes to appearance, this is a very well made desk. I didn't have any complaints about the quality of any of the materials. I did have issues with the bottom tray. I thought the bottom tray was not the best. When you put a power strip in there, the way that the tray is designed, you can't really easily access your power strip. It probably was the most difficult tray that I've used under a desk in the past. I would have just opted to switch it out for another tray or buy a tray on Amazon or something like that if this was my primary desk that I was using. I mean, if you're using one monitor and you're not having a lot of outlets, this may not be an issue, but if you have multiple monitors, if you're trying to plug in a lot of different things, I could see this becoming an issue quickly. When it comes to the wobble test, I was surprised. This desk is solid, it's very sturdy. When I was at the lowest setting, I didn't notice any wobble at all. I was pushing it from the front, I was pushing it from the side, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter how hard I pushed it. It never felt like I was losing the stability or worried about things being damaged on the surface of the desk. When I took it higher, the same thing was true. It was very sturdy. I felt like everything was secured. I didn't feel the desk moving around in the space. It felt like it was solid and it was staying there. There's also at the bottom of the legs these suctions that suction to the ground, so that's an extra security that I think helps when it comes to any wobble or pushing or anything that may affect the things on your desk moving around or anything like that. So there you have it. Vari has a high quality desk. I really like what they sent. I wish they would have had a better tray for under the desk, but it is functional. It does do what I need it to do. If I was using this desk on a daily basis, I would definitely opt out to change the tray for the cables because I really want it to look nice and I want it to be easy when I need to plug something in. And as it is now, it's a little bit hard, a little bit crazy looking to have to go under here and wrestle these cords down and plug in something. I would also say with a desk like this, it would be nice to have maybe a clamp of a few outlets, some USB-C, some USB inputs. I think that would really elevate this desk as well. Those are accessories that you can find very easily online. But I think that might help if you're struggling with the cables here and you want to plug something in, but you don't want to have to fight down there. That might be a way around it as well. So there you have it. That's the desk setup. I don't know how it came together, but it did, and I'm glad. And I'm really happy with it. I think it really, very peaceful, very zen. I feel like this is like a paradise of work. This is like I went on vacation at a desk. That's what it feels like, vacation desk. That's what we're gonna name it.